Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to the Freedom Finders consistent daily action morning show. You guys already know we go live every single day, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m., Saturday and Sunday at 10. Mike T, Chris Harley, how y'all boys feeling this morning?
Feeling great, man. Trying to wake up right now. And I'm succeeding. I'm excited. Yeah, give me the horn. Give me the horn. Get something in my ear. I'm good, man. How about you, Mike T?
Man, I'm feeling good too, man. I'm just blessed I made it to the weekend, woke up this morning, and ready to just enjoy this Saturday and looking forward to this interview. We got a special guest for you guys. I'm really about to learn something today, so I'm feeling good, man. How you doing, D. Scott?
Man, y'all already know I'm living my best life, boy. I'm out here looking humble with this neck hair I got going on, but I'm gonna clean that up. Your boy is focused, following one course until successful. So it's definitely a blessing. It's feeling good, and I'm living my best life. But if you guys do not know who we are already, we are the Freedom Finders, where we help you find your freedom through what we call the consistent daily action. We're going to talk some gratitude, positive affirmations, daily actions, and lastly, we'll wrap it up with some wise words. And you guys already know it's Saturday. So we got a special guest for y'all coming in. We're going to bring him in just shortly. So if you are in the building with us already, go ahead and put a good morning down in the comments. Go ahead and start throwing what you're grateful down in the comments. Shout out to Facebook. Again, with these notifications within 1 minute's time. That's what I'm talking about, Facebook. But go ahead and put a good morning down in the comments. We'd love to see it. And Mike, Chris, I know what to do. I'm going to go ahead and hit that share tag real quick. So we can go ahead and help some people today. So without further ado, man, we don't want to waste no more time, man. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute your guest. So with that being said, man, it's gonna be, hey, let me turn this down a little bit.
Yo, you was booming today, wasn't we?
Beat without bass.
I was going crazy. I didn't even know it was that loud. It felt good to me. But let me turn it down a little bit. Hey, we got a special guest today for y'all. Y'all seen him in the comments the last couple of days. He went from 5 figures to 7 figures. Like 5 to 7 during the pandemic. Y'all know how much 7 figures is, right? That's 2 commas.
Yep.
Y'all know how much it is, right? I'm just letting y'all know. So we have a special guest. Y'all want to grab your pen, your pad of paper, whatever that looks like, and make sure that y'all get that stuff ready. Because he started off with the fashion. He started off with more of the clothes. I got some, hold on. I got some airs popping up real quick. He started off with the, what you all, Chris?
You get your pen. I'm like,
he started off with some clothing. He elevated to the next level. And he's doing some big time things in the trucking. He said he's $600 a day. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and unmute you, brother. Welcome to the show, man. Will J. Fashion. Go ahead and unmute yourself real quick before I bring you on, Jermaine. But we want to welcome to the show, Mr. Jermaine Williams to the building. What's going on, brother? Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we're super excited to learn more about your story. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great this morning. Glad I woke up. It's a nice day outside to make something else happen.
Yes, sir.
It's good to see you guys out this morning. I've been listening to your show for a couple of days, and it's some positive messages out there. Y'all some positive brothers. I'm glad y'all made me a part of this. And like I said, if we all give up the information for free, I understand at some point it costs. But the whole point is to elevate our people and our community. I'm talking about show them how that just a 9 to 5, you're going to make it, but somebody else is really living off that 9 to 5. You have to take control of your own destiny, your family's destiny. And like you were saying earlier, 300 or 400 years, we ain't going to be here, but we could plant the seed that makes everything happen then.
Hey, that's just a quick intro. Hey, y'all know it's about to go. We about to go crazy today. So we gonna go through this consistent daily action like we do every single day. We gonna keep it quick, y'all. We gonna keep it 1 to 3 things max of each thing, so we can make sure we're getting to Jermaine's story. But let's get right into it. If you're in the building though, put a good morning down in the chat. We'll love to see you say good morning. Start throwing your gratitude in, and let's kick this thing off with some gratitude. We'll start with you first, Mike T. What are you grateful for on this morning, brother?
Yes, sir. First thing first, I'm grateful that God tapped me on the shoulder early this morning and said, man, let's get to it on this beautiful Saturday, because waking up is better than $1 trillion.
Big T.
Big T.
I'm grateful for my family, love, motivation, and support of my family. Like I say every day, I wouldn't be the man I am today without them. So I'm always grateful for them, their love and support, and people that I can go to when I'm down or I'm even if I'm up. So I'm grateful for that. And last but not least, man, I'm grateful for the losses I've had in my life, the losses, the failures, because the lessons I've learned from those has been very beneficial then vice versa. So I'm just grateful for just those losses and the lessons I've learned from those losses and failures. So that's what I'm grateful for this morning.
Yeah, so this morning.
Hey, turn up there, Mike T. The losses into the L's aren't losses, huh? L's is lessons, huh? Put that in your mental
sir.
piggy bank real quick. Put that in the piggy bank.
It's never a loss.
Never a loss. Never a loss.
Exactly.
Man, love it. Good morning to you, Miss Lynn. Good morning. Good morning. Let's say good morning. She said good morning to you all. Go ahead and put what you're grateful for down in the comments, Miss Lynn. Shout out to my mama in the building. What's going on, mama? Shout out. I'm turning this up. Shout out to my mama. I love you, mama. Good morning. Anyway, turn it back down. But let's go to you next, Chris. What you grateful for on this morning, brother?
First things first, I'm grateful for waking up. 'Cause waking up's better than $1 trillion. Hey,
Big
Big T. I'm also grateful for life, man. I'm grateful that God woke me up this morning, just like Mike T said. God tapped me on the shoulder. He had to tap me a little extra this morning. I was knocked out. He was like, boy, get up, boy. And I'm up today. I'm up. I'm ready to get at it, man. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for life. Grateful that God has a plan for me, and I'm going to follow. Last but not least, I'm grateful for being grateful. Attitude of gratitude to save my life.
Yes, sir. Love that, brother.
Yes,
Love that,
sir.
brother. And for me, man, just like Mike T said, just like Chris Harley said, man, I'm super grateful waking up today because we know that waking up is better than $1 trillion.
Hey, Big T.
Big
T. Also, very grateful for our new partnership with Oil Rainwater. Get you some gratitude into your life. OilRainwater.com. We are working hard. Hey, it's taking a little longer, Freedom Founding Family, because I had to push a little harder to get a better deal for y'all to make sure that y'all get that good water and that good hydration in your body. So y'all know we talking gratitude. Go ahead and drink your gratitude too. Go to OilRainwater.com. We got something for y'all coming up real soon. But so I'm grateful for the partnership with Oil Rainwater. I'm grateful for partnerships, period, man. The coolkids.org, giving back. The Fly Group, financial literacy for the youth. I'm so grateful for these partnerships. Shoot, the Foundation, my guy George Fan out in Bowling Green, Kentucky, plays on the Jets. All these partnerships are coming together, and it's a beautiful thing. And I know I'm forgetting some. Big homie, little homie mentorship, 250 kids. Doe Valley Academy. I ain't thought I heard it, but shout out to her too. All these partnerships that we have going on right now, it's a beautiful thing, and we all have the same page of closing our wealth gap for our community, for our people. And lastly, man, I'm just grateful for all the vision and the momentum and I got too much. I know. I said I'm gonna keep it low. I said 1 to 3. I got y'all. I'm grateful for my vision. I'm grateful for my vision, man. I'm gonna keep it there. Grateful for my vision that the Lord has gave me. So super grateful this morning. With that being said, let's go to you, Jermaine. What are you grateful for this morning, brother?
First and foremost, like all of y'all said, I'm grateful for being here. Grateful for waking up this morning. My family, first, my wife and kids. If it wasn't for them, my motivation is them. I don't do any of this for myself. If you look at my staff, every move I make is for my family. And it's not just for the ones that I see right now, it's for the further ones. But I'm grateful for every day having a chance to make a better day. I'm grateful for just my health. It's a lot of people who did wake up this morning, but they still couldn't do anything. I understand, being thankful. Excuse me. Being thankful for, just waking up. But some people woke up this morning in a bad position. Everybody on here woke up in a position to change somebody else's life while changing their lives. And that's the best thing I can say I'm grateful for.
Yes, sir.
Love that, man. Love that, brother.
Big bars. Let me see in these comments real quick. Go ahead and put y'all grateful down in them comments. Hey, Mama, I see you on here. I'm going to call you out today because I love you. What you grateful for this morning, Mama? What are you grateful for? We done called Mike T, Mama, out last time. We done called Chris Harley out, Mama, before.
Right.
Mama, where you at? What you grateful for?
It's your turn now. Your turn.
Exactly.
I know.
And she be acting shy, knowing she not. She went out with us one night.
Hey,
I was lit.
Good old time.
I'm gonna put a Mike T and say, Mama, I know you grateful for at least me. Come on now, just say you grateful for me at least, Mama. I love you too. Just put you grateful down in the comments, Mama. But with that being said, let's go to Miss Lynn. I'm gonna throw it to you, Mike T. What's Miss Lynn grateful for this morning?
Good morning, team. Ms. Lynn. She says, "I am grateful for waking up today. I'm grateful for change. I'm grateful for the. I am grateful for life itself."
Love that, Miss Lynn.
Love that,
Appreciate
Ms.
it.
Lynn.
Continue throwing your gratitude in. We're going to keep this thing rolling so we can get to Jermaine's story. Let's get to the next segment of the show. This is going to be our positive affirmations. These are I am statements that we use to speak things into existence.
God,
So with that being
hell
said,
out my hat.
you gotta believe it before you can go achieve it. You have to believe it. You gotta be able to see it, believe it, and then you can achieve it. So with that being said, let's start with you first, Mike T. What are your affirmations on today?
Yes, sir. My affirmations today. I am the master of my destiny.
Yes, sir.
I'm the owner. I'm the owner of the #1 boxing gym in the state of Indiana. I'm resilient, and I am determined. FreedomFinance317.com. Make sure y'all get your merch. New merch purse. We got some new merch in the building. So
Hey.
I gotta get some myself. I'm telling y'all, I gotta do the same. So
Hey,
get the new merch.
and I'm sorry to tell y'all, but the promo code cut out yesterday, so y'all had 10% off. But still go to freedomfighter317.com.
Yep.
It's gone though. We told y'all all week. freedomfighter317.com. Anyway, let's go straight to you, Chris. What you affirming on today, bro?
All right. I am happy. I am healthy. I am mentally and emotionally strong, and I am consistent. And keep it short today, but them is the most important ones to me today.
Yes, sir.
Love it,
Yes,
brother.
sir. Yeah, I'm saying I'm over trying to. All right, I got
Right.
y'all. I got I'm too grateful. I got too many affirmations. For me,
Gotta read the whole page.
for me today, man. First and foremost, I am enough. I am a motivational teacher, and I am in the 2CCX club.
Yes, sir. XX.
2CCX. Get into it, man. Let's go to you, Jermaine. What are you affirming on this morning? Some I am statements.
I am a teacher. I am a helper. I am a provider. I am a man first and foremost. And I am a boss and will never be nothing less.
Come on now.
Okay.
Come on now.
That.
Boss life. Ricky Rose style, huh?
Oh.
Hey, that boy a boss too, man. Gotta do it. Go ahead.
Oh. You trying to show the watch off? Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
We gonna
that's
see it.
Richard Millie.
We can't see it. Hold on. Let me go to the. There we go.
There you go.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, that watch costs more than most people's cars, dog. Most people's houses.
38,000.
Hey, you got it, bro.
Okay, ball out there.
There's-
Hey,
Hey, but I'm not the type of person that'll show you something. I'll show you how to get one.
Yes, sir. Love
Come
that.
on now.
Exactly.
Come on now. And that's why we wrapping up this Consistent Daily Action so we can get to that. But with that being said, I know Marcella on here hurt right now. She said that was $38,000 for the watch. Oh,
Yeah.
Marcella be like, why you no? So good morning, Marcella.
You get it. You get the money first, and because to be honest, I'm thankful for it. But it's nothing. Like I got a Maserati in the garage, my anniversary Camaro, and really, I'm gonna say like this: it's nothing. I'm talking about everybody wants to have something, live nice or whatever. But the thing is, get the money first. Get the money first. Because this Richard Millie, this is an investment. Because what I can do is I can sit on this for about 5-10 years, and then I turn around and sell it for double what it's worth. Because it's not too many out there. You're not going to just find these. So like the Maserati, my thing is make investments that you can get returns on. Because like even things as simple as everything I own is really advertising. My trucks, the jewelry, as long as you put your logo on, like Freedom Fighter, you could go buy your shirts, all your shirts, and put Freedom Fighter. Now it's a tax write-off.
Mm-hmm.
If people knew
Yep.
how to save money, they would get money. I think that's the biggest thing, saving money, because in this day and age, getting money is not hard. If you're focused and you want something, you can go get it. There's a lot of people go out there and they party all weekend or they take these trips because they want to do this, want to be successful just as much as you want to do other things.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up every day in the mindset that I either got to change something in my life or change something in someone else's life.
Mm, mm,
That's
mm.
my value.
That's big time, brother. That's big time. That's
Sure.
big time. Love that. A couple good mornings in the chat real quick. What's going on, Maricela? Shout out to you. She said, good morning, Freedom Finder family. Grateful for this amazing community and all other blessings. That's so cute, Maricela. Appreciate it. She said she's a syndicator.
Appreciate it.
I am a writer. I'm a go-giver. I am loved and I am loving. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Shout out to Ayana as well in the building. She said, good morning. I'm grateful for the sun this morning. I am happy. I am diligent. Come on now. She said, Maricela said, I got the money. Hey, love it, love it, love it. So, with that being said, man, we just went through gratitude to put into a state of receivership. We just went through affirmations to speak things into existence to make them become a reality. But faith without works is dead. So we have to
deceased, unalive, not here.
put some work in order to have that faith become reality, to have an affirmation really become a reality. So with that being said, we're going to go over to the next segment of our show. This is our daily actions to make sure that we do what we say, to make sure that our affirmations are actually going to become a reality. So with that being said, we'll start with you first, Mike T. What did you get done yesterday and what you plan on getting done today?
Yes, sir. Yesterday I ain't really have much action. I went 1 for 1.
Okay.
Just really, work and then really just have a good positive day, impact some kids' lives, and and then get to the weekend. So those were my actions yesterday, and then my actions today. Got clear some things up. I need to go to the bank, kind of clear some things up as far as I guess I got some wrong information, so I can make this online account, so I can start paying my mortgage online instead of having to keep writing checks and mailing it. So that whole process gets annoying after a while. So I'm ready to just be able to pay this online, so I ain't got to keep worried about that. But that, and then after that, really go probably do some shopping for some house items, and then watch some college football after that, kind of relax and watch a fight tonight. We got a big fight tonight, so probably watch that Canelo and Caleb Plant fight tonight. Those are my actions for the day.
That's what's up. Big boss with the barn doors behind the shout out to that brother. I've been hitting this button all morning. I'm gonna keep on hitting it with the big barn doors in the background. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We leveling up, man. We're gonna eliminate to elevate. Chris Harley, what about you, brother? What's your actions?
Yesterday went 5 for 5.
Okay, shout out to that boy.
Yes, sir.
No, we went over to the house again. Got some things done. We put a vent in the laundry room. Me and my granddad. It was really kind of cool to see that process. Had to take the vent through through the brick wall. Had to put it and set it up and nail it to the floor. Cut out the floor for the vent. It's kind of cool to do that process. Now I know how to do it. I can do it by myself now. So you know what I mean. So it was the house is coming along, man. It's coming along, and we gonna get some good money off of it. That's what we gonna get done. And so what I got today, got the show. I got to wash some clothes real quick, and then we headed off to Louisville for a Cat Williams concert. A Cat Williams show. You know what I mean? He gonna be funny. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, that's gonna be
That's
fun.
what I got today.
That's what's up. So we not gonna see you on the show tomorrow. Let's just go ahead and hit that right now.
Oh yeah, probably not gonna happen. Though.
Okay, bet.
I know happen.
Let's just talk about that right. Let's just go ahead and talk about that right
Monday,
there.
though. I'll be there Monday.
All right, bet. Yeah, we gonna need you for Monday.
See that house too, though, bro. I'm about to see that house.
Oh yeah.
Let me know when you're in the area. I'm right up the street.
I got you. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I'm gonna be over there next week, probably because it's gonna be hot, warm next week. We got to test out the air conditioning. You know what I mean?
Okay,
so I'll call you when I get over there.
Yeah, Chris Jenkins called me this morning. He showed me the house on FaceTime. It was y'all doing y'all thing, man. Y'all doing it's literally right there. It's just some floor. I like how y'all got the cement going all the way around the house. You can walk in the front all the way to the back with the cement.
Come on.
With the white trim. Yep.
Yeah.
I drove past it the other day.
That mother look
I can
nice.
see the inside now.
That thing look.
Hey man, it's coming. I'm excited, man.
It's a beautiful thing. So congratulations, brother. To keep it going, man. So for me, I also went perfect. So shout out to the boys going perfect on this morning. Went 4 for 4 yesterday doing what I said. Had an amazing conversation with a retired athlete and ex-Olympian back in. She was a hurdler in 2012. I'm gonna just leave it there. Y'all just I'm not gonna back in like elementary school. Matter of fact, I might say that for my wise words. I'm gonna say it for my wise words. for me today, my miracle morning, always reading, writing, meditating, as I do every single day, and it's the next level. So my miracle morning 2.0, I got my one thing I got to work on today of how I'm transforming the lives of these retired and transitioning athletes. Work, I gotta work today on P&G work today, so corporate America work. It's just what it is. I gotta get it done. And then lastly, some self-reflection to make sure that I did what I say I'm gonna do. So real simple day for me today. Let's go ahead and go to you, Jermaine. If you tracked your actions, what did you get done yesterday? And if not, what do you plan on getting done today?
Yesterday, it started out getting my kids off to school, but my 13-year-old got sick, 14-year-old now. Had to go pick her up, clean the pool. Should have had my pool closed already, but it's heated. I still have it open. So my to-do list for today is I need to get that pool closed. But did some paperwork, about to close on another deal, $425,000, another house. Real estate is great. I'm talking about
Yes, it is.
real estate is great. Uh, just turn in some more paperwork, hang out with my kids, my wife, maybe take them out to eat. I'm gonna say this. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful because 2 years ago my life was nothing like this. Nothing. I'm talking about I was on a truck. I'm talking about I I just try to get done everything I need to do every day. That's the best thing anybody can do. You have to. If you ain't true to yourself, you'll never be true to nothing else. Nothing.
There it is.
Big dog talk, big dog talk. Love it. I love that, brother. Speaking of real estate, we got our Freedom Finder family real estate. They just setting the bar. They setting the expectation. They setting the standard. They just closed on 138 units. Anyway, shout out to Marcella and Chris again. She said she flying out there to Houston for a celebratory dinner with our parents for closing on a 212 unit purchase. So shout out to y'all, man. Congratulations. So they just went 138 plus 212. What is that? 212, that's 312 plus 38 plus another 30. That's 412 plus another 8. That's 440. Did I did that right, Chris? 440 units.
It's somewhere around there, dog. It's something units. High. It's something up there.
Come on, Marcella.
It is so. Marcella, I told Chris this yesterday. You guys are the reason why I started on this real estate thing, man. I appreciate y'all setting the bar so high. Thank you.
Indeed.
For real talk. She also said an outdoor walk, holding hands with my love. So I love that,
hey,
Marcella.
Shout out.
Ain't that nice?
Right.
She also said she loves seeing your success. So love it. We love seeing your success too, Marcella. So keep on setting the standard for the Freedom Finder family and what we doing here. And we definitely gonna very soon we're gonna have some more Freedom Finder family members that's gonna be one to invest with Uplex Institute. So that's coming real soon, Marcella. Yes. She said she also traveling through India. Okay. Probably through Indiana.
Indiana. Okay.
They said through India. I said, how you traveling through India?
Right.
Anyway.
Let us know we gonna be out here.
Yep. Let's go ahead and wrap this the consistent daily action because we want to learn more about Jermaine, more about your story, about what you're doing, where you're from, and exactly how you went from 5 figures to 7 figures in the pandemic. So super excited to learn more about that story. But with that being said, we're gonna get to the last segment of the show. This is our Freedom Finders world's famous
wise words.
Yes, sir. This is the wise words that you can simply put on the internet, on a Facebook, on a Instagram, you can literally put it on a YouTube and you can save somebody's life today. So put your wise words in the comments. What do y'all have to share today with the family? So with that being said, we'll start with you first, Mike T, with your wise words.
Yes, sir, man. My words for y'all today, man. Now, we all going for our goals and everything like that. And we all say we striving for goals. That's what we talk about each and every day. But when we accomplish those goals and do what we say we're going to do and actually accomplish them and reach our goals, give yourself your flowers. Celebrate yourself. A lot of times we see people, celebrating, accomplishing their goals, and then, we're celebrating them. Celebrate yourself as well. We're showing everybody else love. Show yourself some love as well. So give yourself your flowers when you accomplish your goals. And, take care of yourself. You want to accomplish My fault, y'all.
Yeah, all right, man.
But yeah, everybody else accomplishing their goals, showing them love, show yourself some love. So those are my words for y'all today, man. I'm
Hey,
over
Mike.
using this new
Yes,
computer.
sir.
This series. Look, Siri popping up on my computer is messing me
Right.
up.
Hey,
It's early, dog. It's all right.
I was gonna say, boy, Mike T, boy, look clean with a new camera, Dodie. That boy look
Right.
clean, Dodie.
Yeah, I'm over using this new computer. Siri keep popping up for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's
Hey
throwing me
man,
off.
hey, that's what's up though, man. Love to see it, brother. Let's go straight to
Sir.
you, Chris. What are your wise words for today, bro?
Hey, wise words is what I say every single day is be your 100,000 million billion trillion quadrillion percent real and raw self. It is time to do that today. That is how you come into the blessings that God has for your life. He made you this way for a reason because he has the best life for you, and the best way to advance his kingdom is by being yourself. Go ahead and get that done for us today.
Love that,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Love that, brother. And going to me, man, first and foremost, y'all know what I started with every single day. Start off your day with some gratitude. If you have not written down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for yet, put it on some paper, tell somebody else, put it down in the comments, because it's the one thing that you can do that everything else would be easier or unnecessary. So it's a beautiful thing and put you in that receivership. And lastly, I just want to share this real quick, because a lot of times, and the whole reason why the whole Freedom Finder morning show got started is because we were a whole bunch of talkers, and we said we want to stop being talkers and stop saying, hey, let's get to it, I'm gonna get to it, and didn't do nothing. So we said we actually gonna be about something, and we're gonna go live and get consistent every single day. So this is what I was gonna say earlier, back in elementary school, they call it show and tell, right? So I have a new saying. It's not show and tell. My saying is show, don't tell. Don't show, don't tell. Go do it with your actions. Go prove it first, and then go show the world later. Wise words.
There it is.
Sir.
There it is.
Yep.
it is.
And then let's go ahead and go to you, Jermaine. You got any wise words for the Freedom Finder family, brother?
Yeah, I got a couple. If you believe in it and you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Anything can happen. First and foremost, once if you can see it, if you can vision it, all you have to do, nothing is hard to do. Everything is done in steps. If you go try to get a job and they turn you down, that's just to me like a hurdle. You're not going to tell me what I can and can't do. I'm going to find out a way to do it. Never stop trying. One thing one of my kids told me is, Dad, you'll always get it because you never stop.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Persistence.
Keep going.
Persistence. Love that. I'm gonna throw it to you, Chris. You want to read Ayana's on Facebook real quick? What's her wise words right quick?
All right. She said, be genuine, stay passionate, ignite the fire.
Come on now.
Fire.
That fire.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Look at this perfect time at 10:29 though. So with that being said, man, love the consistent action. If you haven't put in your gratitude,
watch your mind is like a diamond mine. No, good. Gucci came out. Gucci came out.
hey man, love it. But with that being said, man, we just went through some consistent daily action. We've been doing this for literally that was our 480th day in a row of doing consistent daily action. So shout out to the Freedom Finder family for being a part of all this 480 days in a row consistent daily action. Show 500 though is the last show. We're eliminating in order to elevate. We're moving to Freedom Finders Unleashed. Jermaine said he's coming in Freedom Finders Unleashed. He's going to be talking in more depth. We're going to be talking about his story, but he's going to be showing a little bit more in depth, because we're going to all be coming together in a mastermind to where we can all learn together about how to actually do the step-by-step thing. So if you want to be a part of the Freedom Finder Unleashed, put an I am down in the comments. And if you already put an I am on the last shows, put an I am with a fire emoji so we know that you excited about Freedom Finder Unleashed, because we cannot wait. Marcella said motivation is better served with action. Facts. Come on now.
Come on now.
Indeed.
Come on. Better served with action.
I love that. So we just went through the consistent daily actions, but now we want to transition into the back half of the Saturday shows and learn more about who Jermaine is. So Jermaine, do you mind telling the people in the Freedom Finder family, who is Jermaine Williams? Where are you from? What do you do? And how in the world did you go from 5 figures to 7 figures in the pandemic?
Well, like I said, I'm Jermaine Williams. I'm from Indiana. There's not much going on in Indiana, but if you try, we got a couple of ball players that came from here, a few athletes. But what really did it for me was I wanted more. I wanted more in life. Really not for me. It was really family. And I see people, they talk about facts. And these are facts. I know it's not much, but this was the home I lived in a couple of years ago.
You got to back it up a little bit. Back it up a little bit. Yep.
There you go.
And I'm going to show you the home I live in now. And this happened in a 2-year process. I worked for years for other people and it never did this.
Put it to the other side. Yep. There we go. Yes, sir.
There it is.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. We see
7
you,
bed.
dog.
I went from a 3 bedroom, 4 bed, a 3 bath, 4 bedroom home, a little over 100,000 to a 7 bedroom, 5 bedroom. I mean, 7 bedroom, 5 bath home, 700,000. Now, I'm not saying that to be on bragging rights. I worked all my life. I'm I'm a lot older than you guys, and I'm gonna tell you, if I could have did this in my 20s, it only took 2 3 years to do it. But I didn't have the education. No one, I had nobody sitting there telling me or teaching me, telling me, oh, believe in you. What they told me to believe in was I went and got 2 degrees, went to school, went and got a job, and I was going to work unhappy, away from my family a lot of times, putting in a lot of overtime. And that's not living. That's surviving. I was making good money, but I wasn't living. I was surviving. But like Steve Harvey said, sometimes you have to just take that leap. It's gonna be some bumps, bruises along the way. And like dude said, losses, it's never losses. It's lessons. I'm talking about everything that didn't work out. You learn from that. You learn to do something else to see what worked. But I'm gonna tell you like this: consistency is it. Consistency start. You can do anything and be successful, but if you ain't consistent with it or focused with it, you'll never. You could have the best idea, the best brand, but if you ain't consistent with it, it's not gonna go nowhere. It's gonna have its time, and then it's gonna fall off because anything is built on yourself. I started with nothing. I started out selling clothes, delivering them out of my car, pulling up to people's houses, like with bags. I didn't even have the proper equipment to put the stuff in. I had trash bags. I come in there with trash bags, with clothes, shoes, belts, purses, and I'm gonna say like it was a lot. It'll be cold. I'm talking about I'll be out all night doing it. Just like people sell mixtapes and I don't know whatever. I was selling clothes, but I was delivering. And then a guy said, "Well, you running around town and you going to?" I was going to different cities. I fly to different places because I was focused on what I wanted to do. But who said you could make more money delivering? You know, you run out here getting 2 pair of shoes and trying to go halfway across town to sell them, make a quick $50, $100. Why don't you just stick with deliveries? So what I did was I went to a furniture company. My first contract with a furniture company. Furniture is very, very hard. When you taking furniture up an apartment with no elevator, 3 stories, it's a trying job, and it didn't pay that much. I was getting about 425 a day, and I had a guy working with me, helping me, so I wasn't making that much. But what I ended up doing was doing a couple months research. That's something that getting those 2 degrees did help me do. It taught me how to research things. I researched and thought, if I put one truck in doing installs, I'll make $600. Okay, but let's do that times two, times three, times four. Next thing you know, I had 7 trucks in the middle of the pandemic, 7 times 6 every day. And then I said, oh, didn't want to get up because it'll be cold. It's tired. I went hard for 90 days and did $250,000. That's what took me out of the 4 bedroom into the 7 bedroom. And then I can say like this, you can make all the money in the world, but you got to have your credit together. You got to have credit because the banks don't care about the money. They don't. because as quick as the money coming in, you got to spend it on overhead. You got to spend it on more trucks, on payroll. So what they want to see is how good are you paying your bills?
Mhm.
And to me, that's the biggest part, and that's where I'm at right now. Right now, like with working and putting in the work, it's easy to go. And oh, I asked the bank the other day for $700,000 unsecured. The bank dude called me back. He's like, "No, I can't give you 700,000, but I could give you this." And I have to hear him. He said, "I'll give you 350,000, 72 hours." Now I'm gonna say this: that didn't come from no work and whatever. That came from credit leverage. And I know I'm going a lot of different directions, but like I said, I give up classes for free on my page, Will J Fashion. And it's like, get your credit up, get you a few credit cards, have a great portfolio. And I'm gonna tell you, I did a lot of things. And I'm gonna keep one. I'm 49 years old. I did a lot of things for 45 years. But I'm gonna say in the last 4 years, I could have did what I did 20 years ago. I could have
Mhm.
been doing the trucking thing. I just didn't have no one telling me. I ain't had the education. That's why I'm so focused on telling more people. Because
Hmm.
if I had the knowledge that I had now, nothing could have stopped me. I would have been a lot further than I am now. But
Hmm.
I ain't had no one help. And us as a people, and I don't know what type of people you have on your show, but us as a people need to be more open with each other because we hold back so much information from each other that
That's
we don't
right.
have to. It's enough money out there for everyone. And me asking you, well, how did you get this? And you telling me, well, I got it out the mud, or I had to take these losses. Well, you got it out the mud. You took those losses. Tell me what comes after that. And that's the what I want to provide for anyone else. If you came and asked me what I did, I got 6 steps that take you 90 days. You might not do $250,000, but I bet you'll do 6 figures. And anybody could do it. I could teach this to a 12-year-old child. You do these 6 things and be hungry about it because really the 6 things ain't really nothing. Establishing your business, LLC, EIN, just simple things. Getting the contract, getting your truck, and getting your workers. That's simple. But you can put all that together, and if you ain't hungry, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Mhm.
Yep. And yeah, and I love that. I just want to unpack a little bit of that, Jermaine, before we keep diving in. But you talked about consistency, right? The persistence, the no matter what it is you are gonna do. Like you said, I think you said your daughter, your son told you, no matter what you do, you're gonna be successful because you're following. This is what I call focus. It's an acronym for me. Follow one course until successful. One thing. Do that until you got it, and you can run the play. You can continue to repeat the play. You can continue going. You can continue making it better. And what my pops taught me, he calls it La Diddy. So you learn it first. You have to learn it because if you don't know what you don't know, right? You didn't know about the trucking. You didn't know that. You didn't know that. So you didn't know. And then as soon as you learned it, what happened? You learned it. You went to go do it. Learn it, do it, and then once you do it, once you can prove a system is a proven method to get it done, you made 250,000, $250,000 in 90 days. Now you can go back and teach it back to the people. You learn it, you do it, you teach it, and that is when you get to mastery, the level of mastery, and become a real master within your life. So I love what you're doing, brother. So appreciate what you're doing, but I just want to break it down there. And my first question with that, with the consistency is, how do you continue to stay going when times get hard, because we're all humans. So when you don't feel like it, what does Jermaine do to do it anyway?
In the words of Mike Tyson, do something you hate like you love it. I'm gonna say, do regardless if you hate it, you do it like you love it because this is the thing. You have a choice. You could go do something else for someone else that you might not like, and you still got to do it.
Mhm.
So why not do it for yourself? People get up and go to work every day. They don't want to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to be there at work at 8, or get up at 4 to be there at 6. But they have a job and they late. someone's going to reprimand them and say something to them. So they have to get there on time, be ready, and do their job. Think about doing that for yourself. Get up, wash your face, jump in the shower, do what you need to do to wake up, regardless of. It's some nights, I'm gonna say this: running a business is way harder than going to work for someone else. Going to work, you go to work for X amount of hours and get X amount of dollars. Me, it's some nights I'm up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, just making sure things is right, and still gotta get right back up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and make sure everything is going. But I enjoy it. This is what I asked for. This is what I'm talking about. I wouldn't settle for anything less. I love it. Like, I'm on 2 phones right now. I'm doing this and I'm still working right now. I'm working off this phone. I'm talking about, like, it doesn't stop. I'm saying this. I want more. And it's really, like I keep saying, it's not for me. It's for my people. It's for my family. Not for just the ones I'm seeing, but the ones that never see me. They might not, I'll just be somebody they talk about. But I want to be somebody they talk about. You remember when Grandpa, our life, like, I want to be that person that changed my whole family's, like, statue in life. My whole family didn't grow up with anything. But now I'm pulling everybody in. I got my sister. My sister is older than me, taking accounting classes because she want to run my business, like the accounting part. I got my kids going to college.
Love
My
it.
daughter at ISU, like, to run the business, the legal side, the accounting side. When Once I get through, somebody in my family will be running every part of this business.
Hmm.
Love that.
And I feel like this year we probably should do maybe close to 2 million. But before I'm done with it, we will be $1 billion company.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
I
Hey,
love it.
Big vision. Love that.
the affirmation is real. I love that, brother.
If
I
you
love
want
that.
it, if you want it, just speak it into existence.
Exactly. I have a
Yeah.
question for you, man. Since we're going to shift over. So, like you said, you worked your whole life. You worked hard your whole life. With your family and everything like that. And as of recently, like you said, a few years ago, is when you really like you went into your own business and things like that. What was the shift for you, instead of just working for somebody else all those years? What was the shift for you to say, okay, it's time to do what I want to do, go into my own business, and just work for myself? What was the shift for you to kind of transition into the entrepreneurial world?
Well, I was doing well, and one of my kids got into a lot of trouble, and the money I was making wasn't going to help. So I took a leap of faith, and I'm gonna tell you, I maxed out every credit card I had, took every dollar I had, and borrowed $500 from my mom to start my business. And it had to work. You know how you see them shows and they be like, "Oh, this has to work."
Had to.
It really
Had to.
had to work. I ain't had nothing
Exactly.
else. All credit cards maxed out,
That's
savings,
when it
checking.
works.
It had to work.
Desperation.
No, I don't say it was desperation.
Well, I'm
My
saying
child
as
needed
far
me.
as the attitude having going into it, but yeah,
My child needed me. And what you saying, like, you have to pick your words. I'm gonna tell you, desperation, loss. I don't use those words. Lessons, needing to accomplish something. I'm never gonna try to use a negative word with myself to
Mhm.
do something positive. I'm not saying nothing about how anyone else talks, but I'm never gonna say I suffered a loss. I learned a lesson from that. I'm never gonna be desperate because I'm always know who I am. I know what I'm able to accomplish. So it'll never be a desperate moment. But I'm gonna say this: hard times will change you. I'm talking about, like, you could get all the likes and you could get all the happiness out of the world, but a hard time will change your whole thinking.
Hmm.
Love that.
definitely.
Love that. You changed it from I want to I have to. I love that.
There it
That's how
is.
it
I
happened.
had to.
That's I
My
have to.
child,
Exactly.
my child needs to.
That's when
My
it
child
happens,
needs
when you
me.
have to.
Mm-hmm. Love that, love that. And then
Yeah,
let's
love
get
that,
into
man.
the you turn them to the have to, the shoulds to the must, is like what I like to say, right? You must do it at this point. But what was that transition like, going from you delivering clothes to then saying, like, let me just do deliveries. Like, I'm out here trying to hustle nickel and dime, and I can just. What was that transition like? It sounded like you found a mentor and a friend that said, "Hey, just move forward." Tell us a little bit more about that, and that transition.
It was unbelievable. I was calling one of my guys in New York and just telling him, and now he's down here. He stays at my new house and works for me. It was unbelievable. I can say like this: it was the have to that I had to do it. But when I first when I first got that first contract at 425, I was ready to throw in the towel. But I was listening to somebody who didn't know what they was talking about. And what you said about mentor, I found a young guy. This young guy, and hopefully it ain't nothing bad. His name was Nate Sanders. Now I say his name, young guy from here in Indianapolis. This dude was young, running 2, 3 trucks. I'm like, no, that's the way to do it. Because everybody ran out and started doing deliveries when this pandemic started. And running one truck and working on it, you might as well work a normal job because you will have so many jobs with accounting and doing all the things yourself. You won't be making no money. The real thing is to get out of the truck and put 3 or 4, 6 people in the trucks. And the thing people did was they ran out and got CDLs. That's fine, but I don't want to be an over road driver. Some people are like, oh, I'm home every day. But eventually they're going to ask you to go further. The thing, go get, I'm talking about the easiest thing I can tell anybody if you want to make 6 figures. The easiest one to do, go to a furniture store, any furniture company, and you don't need CDLs. Get you a box truck. Go to Bob's Furniture, go to Value City, and tell them you'll deliver their furniture. Be consistent. My rate right now is at 96.3%. That's where we getting the product to the house, no damages at the house, no damages on the product, and the customer is satisfied. We're 96.3%. So when companies look at a load board, this is what they see. Like, to answer the question you say, when things get hard, I'm not worried about getting hard because I'm gonna make sure that I'm consistent in doing the right thing. And long as my thing is like how they say, if a if a dog is chasing us, how we don't get away from the dog? All I gotta do is outrun you. But to be successful in business, all I gotta do is outrun you. That's it. That's it.
Yes.
And right now, I'm running. I'm telling you, I'm running. And
Yes.
even at a hope, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to put on some nice sneakers to catch me. I'm telling you,
Full stride.
Yes.
full stride. And like I said, right now, while I'm talking to y'all, I'm still running. I'm telling y'all, any one of y'all or anybody who wants to know, I'm gonna tell you, 6 steps. Get into it. You don't need a CDL. You don't need to take all these classes and wait. Make contracts with companies to work for them. Go get you a for hire license. Get you a box truck. Matter of fact, I got one for sale. A box truck and get out there. I'm talking about it's simple. If you ain't doing that, if you do hair the best way. Don't somebody come in there and just because you cool with them or something like that, you want them to give you a deal or do something that you wouldn't ask the normal person to do and pay for it. That's the thing. As a whole, just stay consistent. Don't drop your price for nobody. Because when they go to Walmart or go to Macy's, dang, you can't go up to Macy's and be like, let me get this shirt for $10 off. Unless you got a coupon or something, they're not. So the things that you can do and things you can't offer, set it, get it going, and set people up. But the thing is, what you said on your first show, you want people to consistently and constantly come back to you. You want to give them that best service, that best feeling, regardless of what you're doing. You want them to come back to you. You want them to tell somebody else how good you did something for them. And once you get that, I'm thankful for my life. I don't do much of anything anymore. I keep these books right. I make sure these trucks is right and make sure they moving.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thankful. I'm thankful. And I'm gonna say that I still try to learn. I just got licensed with the state to sell guns. I'm doing my hypnosis thing, and the hyp- I read my 48 laws. My thing is consciously, you could talk to anybody. You could you could set yourself up for anything you want to do by how you present yourself. And two big things I'm going to say for you, Lee: 48 laws and the laws of hypnosis. They might not sound the best to people, but when you learn how to communicate with people or learn to know what they want to hear, oh, you'll get so much further. I try to teach my kids and try to teach people every day. It's not about keeping it real or being fake. It's about your delivery. You could say something and you got to be humble and somebody got to want to listen to what you have to say. If they don't want to listen to what you have to say, you could be saying the best stuff in the world and nobody's going to listen.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. And the one thing, I'm the oldest of 7, so I used to always try to tell my little siblings what to do. Like, you do this, and I mean I know because I got more experience, right? But to them, they like, bro, you stop trying to just tell me what to do all the time. Just ask them questions. It's called persuasive questioning. Ask a question and let that person come to the conclusion of what they want, and they're gonna be like, yeah, I came to that conclusion, and just because of we all got some type of ego, even if it's getting less. We all got some type of ego. We want to be the ones that came up with the question. Straight up, we want to be the ones that came up with the solution. So ask the questions, let them come up with the solution, and then they're gonna actually take action on it. So a little life hack for y'all that are go givers like Jermaine. So
And that's the actual goal. You wanted them. Even when you were telling them what to do, you wanted them to take action. Even you just asking them questions, and they came up with the solution. They took the action. The goal was right there. Just the method was different. It
Right,
is what it is. I mean,
right.
yeah, that's
You
a
had to
fact.
plant the seed in there, and and let them, grow it. Because telling somebody what to do or asking them and letting them find a way, but really, like you say, you're really persuading them to do what you feel like, is right for them.
Nah, facts. Marcella
To
said
take
ego.
the action.
She said ego is not your amigo.
not at all.
Um,
Hey, that's funny, Marcella. But with that being said, man, we got about 7 more minutes, man. We want to go ahead and get to the last segment of this show, Jermaine, and then we're gonna see if you want to drop anything else. But I didn't tell you this because this is our hot seat, so we always surprise our Saturday guests. And this is called our world's famous Final Four. So this is the Final Four question we ask every single guest. First thing that come to mind, go ahead and answer it. You already kind of answered the question number 1 already, but so you can answer with the same answer. That's fine and good to go. But let's go ahead and kick this off, and then we'll wrap up the show with any last words. So if you have any last words, anything heavy on your heart, be thinking about that too. But let's start with you first, Mike T, with question number 1 of the Final Four.
Yes, sir. What is your favorite book to recommend?
48 laws.
Yep, he said already. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
48
That's it.
laws.
I asked 2 and 4, Chris. So number 2, do you have like a specific morning routine or like a daily non-negotiable that must get done?
Yeah. First of all, I gotta get in touch with myself. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna tell myself, you know, you have a whole day to do things. Don't try to cram it all in 5 minutes. And don't overwhelm yourself. Never let a situation overwhelm you because it's always more time to do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Third question of the Final Four for you is how do you hold yourself accountable? You have an accountability group or you're a one-man show?
I'm gonna say this: my family helps me, but they tell me, you preach a lot, but stay accountable for what you think. And me myself, I try to do it myself, but my family makes sure because I'm so busy. I'm leaving messes everywhere. I'm moving fast. I'm talking fast. I'm always on a couple of different phones. So, like I said, I try to hold myself accountable, but if I don't, they are. They are.
Love that. Love that.
Understand that.
And the last question of the final four is, what do you think is the key factor that differentiates from the unsuccessful to the successful person?
Focus. Focus. It's what you focus on. I'm gonna say like this. I listen to a lot of different mentors, and the biggest thing is focus. The difference between successful and unsuccessful is early to bed, early to rise. I'm gonna say this. Early bird gets the worm. I know I'm saying a lot of cliches, but all of these are really true. I'm talking
Cliches
about
for a reason.
right. I'm talking about Steve Harvey said it. Even if you own the stocks, you cannot sleep to 9 o'clock in the morning while other people is making decisions of what going on in your life. You gotta get up and be a part of this world.
Love that so much,
Exactly.
brother. Love that. Y'all better, hey, what me and Chris say, put your phone on the dresser. Put it on the dresser and go to bed because your morning routine starts at night. So I love that, Jermaine. Love that. But as we start to wrap this up, man, you dropped a lot of gems, and we're super excited to hear more of these gems and to dive in more to the story in the Freedom Finders Unleashed. So shout out to Jermaine joining the Freedom Finder Unleashed, joining in with this. We're going to start Freedom Finders Unleashed. Private Facebook group mastermind that we're going to be getting together and making sure that we are all elevating in the right direction. So congratulations and thank you for joining in with us, Jermaine. But do you have anything heavy in your heart right now that you just want to, as we close out, any closing words for you, Jermaine? Anything heavy in your heart that you want to kind of talk about before we close?
Yeah, one thing is we're living still through this pandemic. Y'all seen at a point in time where they shut the world down. You couldn't go outside. You couldn't go to work. You couldn't do any. Kids couldn't go to school. And my 49 years, that's the first time I've ever seen that. This the thing. Stay prepared. Stay prepared. Nobody in this world, I didn't see that coming. Nobody seen that coming. And right now, we still living through it. I'm talking. I feel like go back to how it was. Sorry about that. Go back to how it was. Start growing. My family, my grandma, my mom, them had gardens at home. I'm talking about go back to growing your own food, having a couple of your own little animals. I'm talking about. I'm not saying have a farm, but stop relying on other people to make sure that your life is okay. Because they showed you that in a matter of seconds that could be taken away. It was stuck inside their house, lack of food, lack of water, and then the worst part came is when the money ran out. And getting them little few stimulus checks and all that, that wasn't enough. People better open their eyes and wake up and know that tomorrow ain't promised, not for his life or death. Tomorrow ain't promised for us going to that job. I'm talking about survival. Just understand that, in this world, you got to survive. And waiting on somebody else or depending on somebody else, they show you that could be cut off in a second. So store up, like store up. Make sure you got plenty enough food, plenty enough resources, money. I'm talking about you got to have money because and even metals. You're gonna have to have something that you're gonna have to be able to leverage because this world has showed you that tomorrow y'all might be sitting in the house and can't nobody go nowhere. Walmart be shut down. You can't depend on that for no food. You can't depend on going to GM to go to work and to make some money. And that's why everything is expensive now. Cars are expensive. Houses are expensive. Food, clothing. It ain't going to get no easier. People stay woke, stay prepared, get y'all lives together.
Yes, sir.
Love that so much. And this is what I love about entrepreneurship, by the way, because it's not going to be the government. It's not going to be it could be our school teachers, but they getting held back by the government. It's not going to be the government. It's not going to be the president. It ain't going to be nothing else, but the entrepreneurs are going to be the ones that's going to make the change and make the improvement in this world. So we have all the ability to do that. So let's control what we can control, and we can make it go happen through some simple action. So love that, Jermaine. So
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you joining in. Shout out to Jermaine, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for coming in, dropping them gems on us. Definitely appreciate
Thank
it.
y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure.
And real quick before you wrap up, Mike T, Chris, y'all got any last words before you wrap this thing up?
Hey man, we appreciate you, Jermaine, man. Some gems you dropped on us, and just some motivation and just some real focus that you dropped on us. So we appreciate you for that, man. And Freedom Finder family, we appreciate you watching. This episode 480. We got 20 more of these things left, man. We're gonna take a little hiatus, but we got that Freedom Finders Unleashed coming for y'all. Can't wait.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all as well, man. Jermaine, appreciate you. Appreciate the gems you dropped on us, and looking forward to learning a lot more about how you got to where you are on the back end. So really appreciate it. Freedom Finder family. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Quick reminder, quick promo. Tuesday, November 9th. Physical health webinars coming up this Tuesday coming up. So make sure y'all come tap in and learn something. Got us a very special guest. We're going to talk about, how we can close this health disparities gap between our Black communities as we're suffering from chronic diseases and things like that. We're going to talk about the problem and try to come up with a solution and give you guys some resources so we can make sure that we can help close this gap. So that's the promo for the day, man. Y'all make sure y'all go be great and enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday.
Love that. Marcella says she loves your message, Jermaine. Hope they can connect when they go through Indiana as well as the rest of y'all. So definitely connect with Marcella. If one of y'all want to own that,
and let us know. Yeah, let me know, Marcella. I'll show you the house. So I can get some pointers. I appreciate it.
She go say, yeah. So definitely, if Chris, if you want to kind of own that and with the communication with Maricela and Chris going through, and then y'all can have a little mastermind or whatnot in the area. And Maricela, she gonna say, all right, go ahead, sell that trash or go big or go bigger. That's what she gonna tell you. So just go ahead and prep in your mind right now. But love that. But Jermaine, you got any last words for the Freedom Finder family before we wrap up?
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me. I love to be on here again. I would like to get and tap in with all of y'all. Chris, come through Indiana. Get with me, Jay Will, Will Fashion, any one of my pages. Hey, y'all a great group of brothers, and like I said, I appreciate y'all having me on.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate having you, dog.
And Freedom Finder family, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much again. Shout out to Jermaine Williams for coming in. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Jermaine, Will J. Fashion, all platforms. So make sure y'all go follow him and check in and tap in. And if y'all want to be a part of Freedom Finder Unleashed, put an IM in our inbox and we'll add you to that list. And we're not accepting everybody, but you will get the application to possibly get in and join the group. So with that being said, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for the Freedom Finders. Jermaine in episode 480. Y'all gonna be great today.
Yep.